When REITs invest in projects within communities, the benefits extend beyond the companies and their tenants and shareholders. All across the country, REIT development and redevelopment projects can mean new jobs, better infrastructure, and increased economic activity. In some places, they're starting from scratch. In others, they're renovating existing properties that have fallen into disrepair, like here at the Yards in Washington, D.C.
The rebuilding of this community really was the vision of Eleanor Holmes Norton and the District of Columbia.
Well, I really couldn't bear that there was a wasteland so close to the Capitol, 5 minutes from the Capitol. And then when I looked into it, I found that it was perhaps the most valuable piece of undeveloped land on the East Coast.
This site was the original home of the United States Navy headquarters. After World War II, became excess property. It was just abandoned buildings and a fenced-in area.
We were able to change the vision to one that made revenue for the federal government, it made revenue for the district, and required everybody to look at it in an entirely different way.
This was going to be a remarkable project and location for office residential to expand and grow. It's based on a 5.5-acre park, and it really became the magnet for the neighborhood.
There will be jobs for DC residents. First construction jobs, and then a whole ring of permanent new jobs, which we already are seeing all around this area. Forest City has done a very good job in getting wonderful restaurants on the river, all kinds of hot spots on this main drag.
We have concerts in the summer, we have programs all year round, and it is the hub of a neighborhood. And we have people coming from all over the metropolitan area.
I wasn't thinking about opening a storefront at all. Ice Cream Jubilee won Best Ice Cream in DC, the People's Choice Award. A few days later, I got an email saying, hey, I don't know if you'd be interested in opening a storefront, but there's this new neighborhood down in Southeast DC. It's called Yards Park, and I think you'd like it. Would you come down and meet us for a coffee and sort of walk around?
What makes a neighborhood are the locals, and what makes people want to come to these neighborhoods are the local retailers, restaurants, the Ice Cream Jubilees. Clearly we do have some nationals, but we have gone out of our way and will continue to go out of our way to make space for local retailers.
When you come into developments like this, a lot of times you'll see maybe a big box retailer, or you'll see some national brand that really doesn't connect to the fabric of the community, sort of DC. Forest City really got that. Vita Fitness we're very much a DC-centric business. We're one of the largest non-government employers in the city of District of Columbia. But more important, quite frankly, to me, is than the jobs we create, is the sense of community we create.
We've seen more and more people move into the neighborhoods around us, not just across the street, but 4, 5, 6, 10 blocks away, and they're all walking around, stretching their legs, coming for a scoop, and enjoying the neighborhood too.
This project is a jewel. To be this close to the nation's capital, to be on the water, is a remarkable opportunity. To have 3,400 units that you can either develop or sell, 1.8 million square feet of office, 400,000 square feet of retail, and all of this on a magnificent 5.5-acre park is the opportunity of a lifetime.
There are nearly 20 REITs currently headquartered in the DC metro area, owning nearly 200 properties with an estimated value of over $22 billion in the district to date.